As a software engineer, I've given hundreds of interviews over the last couple years, and the code that some people write under pressure is pretty funny. So here's some of the stupidest code that I've seen that's so stupid, it's pretty clever. So here's the first one, an is-even function. I don't think this person knew what the mod operator was, because just look at this code. So they get the absolute value of the number passed in, then they set this boolean to true. Then they do a for loop going up to that number, and they keep flipping the boolean from true to false. And then they return whatever the end result is. And it's kind of clever. I mean, if you don't have the mod operator, it's basically going up to this number and then flipping back and forth. And if you flip it back to where it was, then it's even. And if you don't, it's odd. But kind of crazy. So this is probably my favorite. They were asked to sort an array. So given an array of numbers, just sort it. So they go through a for loop through the whole array. And they set a timeout where it'll print out that number, but only after a delay of that number. And I was like, that is genius. This is so good. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so here I have it, and let me hit enter right now. Look at that. It sorts the array. It's so good. It's so stupid and so good. Now, my company didn't let me pass the last guy, but he's a pass in my book because whoever whips that out during a programming interview, genius. Genius.